Hello guys, I am Akash. This is the fourth lecture of basic thermodynamics. So today we will practice some questions of basic thermodynamics. So firstly I want to say that the questions we will practice today, those are very important for some of state AEJ competitive exams. So our branch is mechanical, okay? So then we have to practice so many questions as much as we can. We will practice questions because questions plays a very important role in building concepts, okay? So we have to practice questions. So let's start it. Okay, the one thing I want to tell you that the thermodynamics we are studying. Uh, if you want to follow some reference book, then you can follow a book. I'm telling you, the writer name is Pekenak. Okay, so Pekenak book is very standard book. If you follow that book, then it will be better. Okay, study everything of this book of thermodynamics. Okay, so let's start it, man. So let's start with some basic questions of thermodynamics. First, a definite area, or a space where some thermodynamic process takes place is known as, okay, first, thermodynamic system. Thermodynamic system. Thermodynamic system. Second one, thermodynamic cycle. Okay, note it down with me. Okay, note it down and practice these questions in your home or in your self-study time. Then it will be very beneficial. Okay, thermodynamic process, and the last one is thermodynamic law. So take 2 minutes of time and solve this. Okay. Okay, I hope you've done. Okay, so a definite area or a space where some thermodynamic process takes place is known as what? A definite area or a space where some thermodynamic process takes place is known as what? Tell me what? The option will be C, thermodynamic process. Okay, the thermodynamic process, the definite area or a space where some thermodynamic process takes place is known as thermodynamic process. Okay, Okay. Before going to next questions, I will take some time. Okay. Okay. There is one correction. This is totally a wrong answer. Okay. This is thermodynamic system. How this thermodynamic process will occur? The thermodynamic process is taking place in some system or in something. So then the correct answer will be thermodynamic system. Listen, I am a student also. Okay, I am a student like you who is preparing for exams, who is studying, who is in college. So there will be some mistakes, and I am doing also this mistake. So please, forgive me for that. Okay, mistakes is the stepping stone of our success. Okay, so please don't mind. I will not teach you any wrong thing. Okay, I will not teach you any wrong thing. You can trust me. So let's go to the next question. A closed system, note it down with me. A closed system is one in which heat and work crosses the boundary of the system, but the mass of the working substance does not crosses the boundary of the system. Okay, this is a true false type question. Yes and no. Which will be the answer? A closed system is one in which heat and work crosses the boundary of the system, but the mass of the working substance does not crosses the boundary of the system. Is it true? Is it true? We have studied in previous class that in closed system there is no interaction of heat and work with the surrounding, only mass can interact with the surrounding. Okay, only mass can interact with the surrounding, then it is absolutely true answer. Okay, so the questions we are practicing it will be helpful for your semester exams also. Okay, in semester exams there is there is one section of your paper or your question in your question paper, there will be only objective type of questions. So in that you will have to explain this answer, why this is true, and why the answer is true. Okay, then on that matter you have to explain it. Okay, so it will be helpful for your semester exams also. Okay, so let's go to the next question. Okay, are you noting down? You have to note it down with me. Okay, and practice these questions in your home during the time of your self study. Okay. The third questions of an open system is one in which heat and work crosses the boundary of the system but the mass of the working substance does not mass of the working substance does not crosses the boundary. Okay, the next option will be both the heat and work as well as mass of the working substance crosses the boundary of the system crosses the boundary of the system. Okay, heat and work. In an open system, the first option is heat and work crosses the boundary of the system, but the mass of the working substance does not crosses the boundary in open system. And both the heat and work as well as mass of the working substance crosses the boundary of the system. In previous class, we have studied that in open system both mass, heat and work can interact with the surrounding. Okay, so the option B is correct. Okay, I hope you understood. Okay, this is very simple, this is very basic. We are the basic questions we are practicing. Okay, these are very basics. Okay, so if you want to build a great concept, if you want to build a better conceptual clarity, okay, then you have to know all the basics. If you are strong with the basics of thermodynamics or any subject, then you can build a construction in it, or you can build a big building on it. Okay, so the basics are very important for any subjects, for any concept. So the basics are very important. So we will practice today all the basics questions. Okay. Let's go to the next question. In an isolated system, in an isolated system, neither the heat and work nor the mass of the working substance, nor the mass of the working substance crosses the boundary of the system. Okay, this is also a true false type question. Is the statement true or false? Tell me. Is this true? In an isolated system, neither heat and work nor the mass of the working substance crosses the working boundary of the system. Okay. In closed system, there only mass cannot interact with the surrounding, but heat and work can. Okay, in closed system, heat and work can interact with the surrounding, but the mass cannot. So in isolated system, their heat, work, nor the mass can interact with the surrounding. It is totally isolated, means this is totally isolated. Like a student, when he prepares for a competitive exam, he totally isolated himself or herself from the surroundings or from the society. Okay, so in that manner the statement is absolutely true. Okay, let's go to another interesting question. Another interesting question is, which of the following is not an extensive property of a system? First, volume. B, pressure. And C, energy. And D, entropy. Okay. Which of the following is not an extensive property? Tell me which one? Which one? Tell me. Okay. Take 1 minute of time and solve the question. Okay, I hope you solved. Which of the following is not an extensive property of a system? In previous class, we have studied that volume is an intensive property, energy is an intensive property, entropy is an intensive property. But here, oh sorry, I'm so sorry. One thing. Pressure and temperature is an intensive property. Pressure and temperature is an intensive property, but volume, energy and entropy. Volume, energy and entropy is an extensive property. Okay? Volume is an extensive property, energy is an extensive property, entropy is an extensive property. So the correct answer is pressure. Okay? Again I am telling you. Okay? I am also student. I can make I will do mistakes, I will make some mistakes, but you have to forgive me, okay, because I am also studying like you. So let's go to the 7th number of question. Okay, so this is very important question. Okay, this is a very important question. This will come in PSC exams, PSC exams or PSC exams. This will come. Okay, this is an important question. The thermodynamic property. The thermodynamic property of a system. The thermodynamic property of a system is said to be an intensive property. Is said to be an intensive property. Is said to be an intensive property whose value for the entire system, whose value for the entire system, is a fill in the blanks type question. The sum of their value for the individual sum of their value for the individual parts of the system. Parts of the system. Again I am telling you, this is an important question. Note it down, right? Okay. So the first option is true. True or false. Okay. Note it down. Okay, so we have studied already the thermodynamic property. The thermodynamic property of a system. The thermodynamic property of a system is said to be an intensive property. And the thermodynamic property of a system is said to be an intensive property whose value for the entire system is the sum of their value for the individual parts of the system. Okay, the thermodynamic property of a system is said to be an intensive property whose value for the entire system, the thermodynamic property of a system is said to be an intensive property, is said to be whose value for the entire system is dash the sum of their value for the individual parts of the system. The sum of their value for the individual parts of the system. Here will be what? Tell me what? Okay. Here the answer will be is equal to the sum of their value for the individual parts of the system, and the answer is true or false. Okay, the answer is true. Okay, the answer is true. You have I've did some, you know, comedy with you. Okay, so this is a true option, and this is equal to the sum of the value for the individual parts of the system, and the answer is true. It is equal to, the answer will be equal to. Okay. Okay, so let's go to the next question. Next question. Which of the following is an extensive property? This is a very important, easy question. This is a very easy question. Which of the following is an extensive which of the following is an extensive property of a thermodynamic system? Tell me. Pressure, B. Volume. Okay, I hope you will all students will do, so all students can solve this question, because the same type of questions we have done in 6th number, I think 6th number, no? Yeah, 6th number. So you have to answer this. Okay, I will not help you. You will have to answer this. Then the temperature. Okay, temperature, and then it comes in, no, not this, density. Tell me which one. You have to answer this. I will not help you. Which one? The answer is not pressure, because pressure is an pressure is an intensive property. Temperature is an intensive property. Density is an intensive property. Then cross volume. Volume is an intensive property. Okay. So let's go to these basic questions. I'm telling you again that these basic questions are really helpful for you concept building. If you want to build a strong concept of on thermodynamics, then you have to solve basics questions. Then only you can build a strong foundation on thermodynamics. Okay, then let's go to the ninth number of question is the specific volume. The specific volume of a system, the specific volume of a system isn't what? Isn't dash property. Okay, again an illusional question. Again an illusional question. I will not give any options. I will not give any options. You have to solve this. You have to solve this because this is an important question, I'm telling you. Okay? You have to solve this. What is the answer? Because in previous class, I have told you the same thing.